Hi, my name is Aubrey Mintz. I am a professor and the director of the School of Art at California State University, Long Beach. I got into animation after high school. I went to Sheridan College, where they trained us how to do hand-drawn traditional animation. But then this crazy thing called the computer came in and started to change the way we saw animation. My first job was to work on one of the very first CG animated films called Final Fantasy: The Spirits Within. I went to a studio called Industrial Light and Magic. That was George Lucas's company. They were working on Star Wars Episode 1 at the time. And I worked on The Mummy with Brendan Fraser. And while I loved every minute of working for the studio system and all the mentorship there and all the wonderful things they have at your disposal, I realized I just wanted to work on my own films. In 1999, I made this big leap and decided to leave the industry. To leave was like kind of giving up that side of my career, and it was a risk, but I really wanted to explore what it was like to be my own filmmaker. So I had an idea that I was working on at the time about a turtle that was an exhibit in a zoo, and I developed this film a little bit more with some close friends that were artists, and we were able to set up a small little studio. We had a lot of creativity, and we just worked on this film called Nothing to Say. We found a celebrity, Danny Aiello, to do the voice. So Nothing to Say takes place in a zoo with a zookeeper that feels like he's given all his animals everything they've ever wanted. His only rule for any animal is that they speak their animal sound, and everyone seems just fine and happy until the new exhibit is introduced, which is the turtle. And unfortunately, the turtle doesn't speak. He has nothing to say. I like to think of it as educating people how to have empathy, because what happens so often is when people are displaced, they're just treated so poorly, and when people are seen as different, it's hard for a society to know how to treat them. When people watch this film, I really want them to think about how they approach others and treat them with a little bit of empathy, and that's kind of what I'm hoping people walk away with. We are about 85% finished. I've calculated it all, and it turns out all we need is $5,000 to hire two artists, an animator and an assistant animator, and we can actually finish Nothing to Say after 22 years. Enjoy the film, enjoy the trailer, and thank you for considering Nothing to Say for the film Makers Without Borders grant.
Meet Zookeeper Dan, the animal man. He keeps the zoo safe and clean. Dan feeds each their meal. In turn, they all feel they should speak to him throughout the day. He feeds them with care, but not everyone's there. Somebody seems out of place. He can't always rest while you behave your best. This is no longer okay. But the turtle has nothing to say. Say hiss, oink, or peck. Break your neck. So heed my demand. I will hold out my hand. You have until I come to... Dan lets out a shout. Then chaos breaks out. The zoo becomes a nightmare. So short of breath and fearing his death, the turtle awakes from his stare.